Hey guys, this is Ben with No Accent Callers here, and today we're going to be going over one of the biggest mistakes that I see typically inefficient wholesalers make. So for those who don't know who I am, my name is Ben. I'm one of the founders of No Accent Callers. Currently, we run a 400-person call center, primarily located in Egypt. And what we do is we serve real estate professionals nationwide, so wholesalers, investors, listing agents, flippers. And what we do is we do outbound cold calling for them to get them off-market motivated seller leads. And we have worked with a very wide range of clientele. I have seen absolutely everything. On the low end, people who are just getting into the industry, trying to do their first deal, to the high end, people who are doing millions of dollars a month in assignment fees, and that's only on the residential side. We also work with some hedge funds and family offices where we do direct to seller off-market cold calling for their commercial or industrial acquisitions. And the number one problem that I see on the single family side with inefficient wholesalers. So who do I define by an inefficient wholesaler? That's most likely someone who's going to be either trying to get their first deal. They're probably doing 1 to 2 deals per month in that range. And the problem that they have is they rely on one exit strategy. And if you see my little banana graphic right here, if you only have one lead and you only have one exit strategy, it's not going to be as efficient versus if you have all of them. And this seems very simple. Most people don't understand because when they get into real estate, before they really start getting traction, you hear all the gurus talk about don't overcomplicate things, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, we need to be viewing the efficiency of our marketing and sales funnel. And I view it like arrows in a quiver. So for those who don't know what a quiver is, if you're like a bow and arrow archer, the quiver is something that you hold all of the arrows. And let's say you are hunting an animal right now, aka a lead, a deal, and you only have one shot to get it, one arrow, one exit strategy. If that shot misses, that exit strategy does not work out for that deal, you have lost out on the deal. And people who invest into marketing, when they aren't as efficient as they can be, when they don't have as many exit strategies as possible, guess what? They just don't see the most efficient ROI versus if you have multiple arrows in the quiver. You have wholesale, you have fix and flip, you have buy and hold, you have creative finance, you have wholesale, you have novations, you have sub 2. Obviously, the more shots that you could take, the higher likelihood you are going to get a deal, make money, and get an ROI. But the number one topic that I want to talk about having multiple exit strategies is the concept of liquidating your ad spend. So for those who know me, they know that I get a lot of inspiration from the internet money world. So who is the internet money world? People who sell courses, affiliate marketers, e-commerce guys, and this is where some of the best marketers in the world are, and it actually translates over to real estate as well, specifically your wholesaling business. So I'm going to use the example of liquidating your ad spend in a challenge funnel, and then after I explain this, I'll show you how you could liquidate your ad spend, your marketing dollars, with one simple little fix. So what is a challenge funnel? If you ever see someone promoting ads on Facebook, for example, hey, we are going to show you how to get your first deal within a 4-day challenge. That could be a promotion on the real estate side, or maybe this is how you get your first, fix your golf swing, whatever little challenge, little online event. And typically you do a challenge and it's like a 4-day training period. It's a lot of content. And at the end, they make an offer to sell some type of high ticket program, to sell some course. So you have 2 ways of doing your challenge funnel. You have no liquidation, which is a free challenge, and then you have with liquidation, which is a paid challenge. So let's say you spend $5,000 on ads right here. With no liquidation, it's just going to a free opt-in page where someone could register. They go through their challenge, they have no revenue, they make the offer, and then until they close their first person, they're down $5,000 in the hole. So the concept of liquidating your ad spend is, where in the funnel can I get money back? So if I spend $5,000, how much can I recover? And that's going to be with a ticket sale. So you spend $5,000, you send them to an opt-in page, but this time they have to pay $47. So by the time that the challenge is over, and you've made the offer, Instead of being 5,000 in the hole before you get your first dollars back, you're actually only 1,500 in the hole. And you could actually take that other 3,500 right there and spend more on marketing to get more leads. So now, where does this come in for real estate? The way wholesalers do this is with referrals to realtors. So let's say you spend $5,000 on leads. You're going to get a lot of motivated sellers, people who want to sell. But let's say you traditionally work with deep discounts and you need to buy low. A lot of people who will want to sell at the right price, and those typically become dead leads if you don't have these liquidation strategies. So what you do is someone who wants to sell at, top dollar, you have a network of realtors in your markets that you send leads to. And what you do is you get 25% commission there. Look, when we generate leads, obviously we don't want to be making $1,000 to $3,000 as referral commission. Otherwise, we would be a real estate agent. But the concept of liquidating ad spend is to keep the lights on. Marketing dollars are finite given your deal flow, and knowing the cash conversion cycle of your wholesale business is very important, because let's say you have $30,000 to market over 3 months. You spend 10 month 1, 10 month 2, 10 month 3. If you know your cash conversion cycle to these leads is 95 days, by day 95, you will be out of money, even though you have a lot of deals in the pipeline. So when you start liquidating your ad spend with referrals, even though the sales cycle is longer, you might have 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 listings that are on the market. And when you start getting paid those $1,000 to $3,000 a month right there, look, it's not a big home run deal, like a $25,000 assignment fee, but it keeps the lights on. It allows you to spend more in marketing, because when you go back, this whole business is marketing and sales. The more leads that you can get, the more deals that you can close. And if you run out of marketing dollars, you can't get more leads. And if you can't get more leads, you can't get more deals. So making sure that we have multiple exit strategies to not only get the best potential ROI on our marketing dollars, but also have liquidation strategies through referrals to realtors. You do this over and over and over again, you're going to make money. These are what the best wholesalers, the guys doing 80, 90, 100 deals per month, do.